Hello, how's it going? It is Friday, I believe. Um, I don't know, I don't know how weeks work. Am I audible? Is the music alright? Is everything, everything sound just the way it's supposed to sound? Um, whatever that is supposed to mean. Um, yeah. The plan for today is derusting Metroid Dread, to be specifically belly percent because of like category, it's short and sweet. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire plan for today. I just got kind of more like find friends again after my sister did them the other day at UKSG. Um, yeah, I just felt like might as well try and practice again. Yeah, that's pretty much. Uh, I should open Live Split. I haven't done that actually. Um, I also should open. I have made maps of um the areas I need to go through. Half a basic route. Hopefully, I don't need to actually look at them, but I just wanted to have them just in case. But I'm overall pretty confident. Yeah, got it. Um, I'll explain what belly percent is about in a second. Um, let me open live split. But yes, it is a funny category. I guess funny is a word for it. Um, basically, there's a secret, secret kill or quick kill on second phase of uh raid, which off-ball bombs aren't supposed to have yet. Point. And basically it just instantly kills raid if you get it. And goal of belly percent is get to that quick kill as fast as possible. That's weird. Let me try getting closer to it. Um, I have set up new noise filters. Yeah, they seem to be a bit aggressive. Let me see if I can. Uh, if I can just. Oh, it is a bit. Uh, hopefully that's a bit better. If not, I'll have to see what I can do. Um, but yeah, I realized recently that I didn't have the noise gate, like the noise filters set up, which I noticed because I have a fan running behind me, because it's kind of hot. Today it's not as hot, so I could probably just turn it off. But I wanted to see if I can get filters set up first. Um, they're still cut out. I want to take care of that first, before we get started. Again, I just reset them up. Okay. Um, why so serious? Because I have no idea what's happening here. That's okay. We can figure it out. Yo, Lich Kirby, how's it going? Uh, let's try this. Is that better? Or am I still cutting off? I'll just talk a little bit just to see how it's working, but yeah, I don't know. That's good. Um, I might have to still toy around with it a little bit because it's okay. Then the value I needed to lower was actually I beforehand I lowered the close threshold a bit, but apparently I also needed to like lower the open threshold a bit. But that's good. Um, okay, I have life split set up. Blah, blah, I can talk. Life split set up. And I even have my now stay. Sure, whatever. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, I know what happened there. That was the wrong button. Okay. As you can see, I've already two prepared save files. Literally the entire point of these save files is just to skip the opening cutscene because it's unskippable, and yeah. So we just do a save file that doesn't have any save except that you skip the cutscenes. And they are perfectly at 344 seconds because, yeah. Your fault, how's it going? Yeah. Time begins as soon as I hit continue. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Um, Live split? Well, the timer isn't going to be perfect now, but that's fine. It's anyways, we're anyways using low time removed times nowadays, so I'll have to do that with the footage afterwards anyways. Though I don't think this run is going to be that good to begin with. um, I haven't done a run of this game in a while, so the goal is killing Kraid, but specifically using the morph ball bombs. Shut up, Adam. I don't want to hear it. I'm not gonna save because that would invalidate the run. I can skip this cutscene. So I just gotta kill this guy. I should actually activate my turbo controller because turbo controllers are allowed in this run, mainly because mashing is such a important skill otherwise. And I'm just gonna say it, mashing kind of sucks. No game should have mashing as a required skill. I'ma be honest. This trick is called a pseudo wave beam. I haven't done this in a while. Basically, we are clipping into the wall specifically with the arm cannon to shoot through the wall. There we go. That skips the first Emmy. This is a second pseudo wave beam. It's a bit precise, but and I haven't done it in a while, so again, this is practice. This is me derusting. This is not me being good at the game. But yeah, the speed of your beam is actually only capped by your mashing speed, which means you deal way more damage if you can mash well or have a turbo controller. Um, we have restrictions on how fast the turbo can be, so it can't be faster than typical mashing speed. This is horrible, by the way. I suck at this. Um, yeah. Again, it's just an uncapped turbo is. I'm trying to get a specific angle here, so it's a bit complicated to hit this. You may be able to see that the beam sometimes goes through the. There we go. Goes through the floor. I specifically want to hit that blob. Because those explosive blobs, well, explode, as you have seen earlier. Um, and if I do this correctly, which I'm currently not, but I'm trying, okay, believe me. There are better setups for this by now, and I still need to learn them, but it's basically just alignment. And then getting the angle right. Specifically, what we're doing is basically we're slide jumping into the ceiling, so when we go out of the slide, clip a little bit into the wall or ceiling. There we go. Um, it's a lot easier than I make it out to be. I mean, it's still precise, but not that difficult. This is our first boss fight. I'm bad at this fight, so and because we're doing it earlier than we're supposed to, we don't have quite the health we normally would have, and not all the abilities we would need. But it is doable. This fight is doable without any of the upgrades. It's just a bit trickier. But if you're doing it right, you can manipulate the behavior of copiers to move a certain way. And while he's invisible, you can still hit him. It's just a bit difficult because you need to find out where his head is. You can see how he moves it, but obviously, if you were better at it than I do, you would shoot a lot faster. So it's not always easy to predict where his head is. I don't have enough missiles, so let me just. This attack is bad because normally you're supposed to hang with the spider magnet, but I don't have the spider magnet, so. Him shooting is good because that gives me health and missiles. And he's dead. Split. Uh, split. Yeah, that was a bad split. Um, as I said, I'm still getting derusted, so. And this is the first time actually using my speedrun overlay in a while, so. Yeah. Um, we're not going that way yet. We need to talk to Adam. That doesn't mean we have to listen to Adam, though. We're not saving. And because we are entering this area from the wrong direction, the ME isn't actually loaded in, so we can just go through here without having to worry much about it. I don't think we actually need that path, but I always forget, so. I forgot I need to do a different jump here. It's fine, but. Um, I do need to fight him later because I need his ability, but until that moment. There's a trick here that allows you to reach that missile. Um, if you time it right. I think that's too late. Yeah, that's too late. It skips an underwater section, so it's a good trick to know. We are basically abusing lag in this game. To get a delayed jump. That's way too late. That's... It's not super difficult. It is still doable on Switch 2, I believe. I have done it. It's just... the timing for it is a bit precise. But I want to practice it again, because, you know. That looked promising, but it wasn't promising enough. That jump was way too early. Um... that could have made it. Well. I guess I'll have to live with this. This is fine, like... It's not ideal, but it's not a deal breaker. It's just kind of slow, because having to go through water is just kind of tedious. When we could have just gone above, but... normally we would encounter the Emmy here, but, do. Oopsie. So, this is a bit of a weird jump. We just want to... Basically, we use the melee counter to get a little bit of a direction change here, so we can try and get a higher wall jump here. It's a bit of a weird timing and I'm not good at it. Yeah, basically. At least as far as I understand. The issue is the mapping of the controller is a bit difficult with that, but I'm pretty sure I can... Yeah. I have back pedals on my controller. Yeah, I have back pedals on my controller, so I just mapped it to one of the two back pedals. That makes it easier. I just changed the mappings for a different game, so... Again, this is not going to be a good run. This is mainly just me remembering all the strats. So, the issue is the timing. I'm bad at it, but... Calm. I need to be calm. This is one of those that's just kind of difficult for me. It's not actually difficult to execute, but it's just... It very quickly becomes frustrating with the inputs. There we go. And when I get frustrated with the inputs, I get a bit, like, cramp up a bit, which is difficult. Um, okay. We now have the charge beam. So now I'm going to use the turbo less again because the charge beam is actually kind of important for movement. Or not for movement, but for opening doors. I think it's technically inefficient to get this because we don't really need it, but I like picking it up because it's on the way and it's just a little bit of safety. Um, you know, don't want to die to crate because we don't have enough health. This is where normally in the game we would get the spider magnet, but... Well, we're also getting it, but in a different way. Uh, yep. Stay there. Okay. Technically, it's also inefficient to pick up the missile tank, but you know. When it's already on the way. We need to go here just quickly for one thing. Which is activating the switch. I'm also opening the door because in max percent crate that's kind of useful, but I'm not doing max percent crate, so I don't really need to get that missile upgrade, but you know, it also doesn't really lose time doing it. We need to talk to Adam again. Because Adam likes talking to us. Unfortunately, we don't like listening, so we need to go through this door. A few. And a surprisingly high amount of them are just kill crate again. This is another one of those weird jumps. It's luckily a lot easier. It's technically not required in the category anymore, but wait, I think this is the wrong. This is the wrong way. Oh no, it is the right way. I just need to re-enter the door. That was it. Um, then we go through here. Not through there. Through here into the room with the central unit. That's a pretty quick boss fight. Like, these go down so quick. Um, and now we have the Omega stream. With which we can kill the Emmy. And we gotta step it up. We need to get up here. I did not want to miss some of these, but that's okay. Uh, okay. I missed the timing for that. Well, both for the counter and for killing the Emmy, but yeah, I don't know how many category extensions there are at the top of my head, but a lot. And again, both max percent crate and belly percent are literally just kill crate, but style on him for extra points, I guess. I pressed the counter. Fine. I can play it safe. I didn't want to play it safe, but there's a way to do that safer. I'm not good enough to get the style points. Samus, please. There we go. Wasn't so difficult now, was it? I've only lost, actually I did gain some time compared to... Hydrate, I can do that. Uh... Let me just... Um... Okay, maybe I can't do that because I'm on the clock. There are so many moments where I fall accidentally into that slide, which doesn't cost a lot of time, but I feel stupid every time I do it. This one we normally also skip, or sometimes skip, but it's another one of those. It's safe to pick up, so I prefer picking it up. Um, but yeah, I can hydrate and stretch in a second. But we go down here because it's faster. Um, there are fast strats in this room, but I don't know them. Come on, come on. There we go. That's a fast strat. Well, it's not how it should look in when you do it ideally, but I can hydrate while we are taking the elevator. This will take not as long as it would on Switch 1, but it will take a second. Um, so yeah. Thanks for the hydrate. For stretch, I can just, you know. Yep, use the time. Yep. Thanks for the hydrate. Thanks for the stretch. Yep. Um, as you can see, there's only one door in this room, so clearly we just go through the wall. Naturally. Um, I'm a bit on low health, so I'm just going to murder this robot. Um, now we go say hi to Adam again, and not listen to a word he's saying. Um, yeah, shut it. Um, yeah, I'm just going to face tank that. It's not worth it. Um, then we go back through here. Through here. There's also a fast strat here, but I don't really get it. So, like a damage boost strat. But I don't really get it, so I'm just going to... Oops. I didn't plan on countering that. Um, I don't think I have the health to go for the hell run, so I'm just going to go the safe route. It's not that much longer, so... I need... Oh, hi! Don't worry about it, it's fine. I mean, there are worse places where the enemy could have spawned, so... Honestly, I take it. Um... But yeah, we're going to do a lot of stuff here in Dairon, but we're not actually getting anything in Dairon yet. We're just walking through here because someone thought it... Ah, fiddlesticks. I completely missed that. It's fine. I'm pretty sure the spawn for the enemy is going to be worse now, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, never mind. Actually, you know what I need? I need the health. There's technically a way to go into that heat room to do a pseudo wave beam to hit this, but I'm not good at that pseudo wave yet. I need to practice it. There's a lot of things I need to practice still. Which is why I want to get back into the swing of things, like get the movement down. Okay. I also need to get used to my turbo controller. It has a weird setting where there are three different turbo settings, like no turbo, uh, toggleable turbo, and uh, just turbo when you hold the button. So because of that, I need to click through it twice to disable. I hate this. I hate this trick. Um, I haven't gotten this trick so far, so I'm going to give it a few tries, but I'm probably not going to. The issue is it's a very precise jump, and like the timing is very precise. And to make matters worse, this trick is pretty much the most important trick in the entire game. Not just this run. This is the most important trick in the entire game. Almost every... I'm pretty sure every category except like one, which is specifically designed to avoid this trick. And like... I just... This trick is just ass. So far so that it's even nicknamed ass. If I'm doing it correctly with the melee, it makes me slide down the slope in a specific angle that allows me to wall jump higher than I would normally be allowed to. The problem is it's a very precise thing. Like I can't do it too early because if I do it too early, I slide down the wrong way. But if I do it too late, I already lose too much height. But yeah, I'm not good at this and I don't have the time for this. Or patience for doing it today. Hi. But yeah, Adam Skip is pretty ass. Genuinely one of the worst tricks in the game. Which again is made worse by the fact that it's pretty much required in every category. So, but it loses so much time doing, like, not doing it. Because we need to go around here, um, dealing with these idiots. And that's before we get into, yeah, if we would do Adam skip correctly, we would never have to talk to Adam again. Because we would skip this room. And that breaks the sequence. So we would never have to talk to Adam again. Which, in a short category like belly percent, isn't that big of a deal. We're talking like maybe 2 more times with Adam, but in a longer category, it's genuinely a run killer. Yeah. And mind you, even without not having to deal with Adam, it still saves a stupid amount of time. So you would do it even if it didn't. But that just narrows, like, that just solidifies its position as the most important trick in the game. Yeah. Like, it's such an important trick in this game that basically no category can skip it. Like, you just can't. And like, it's not a glitch, so even glitchless has to do it, right? Finally. I thought I'd never get that. Normally I'm better at the timing with the Emmys, which is funny because there's no indicator how the timing works. I'm just, for some reason, I'm good at it. I hate those lava slug thingies. Uh, I'll check on that in a minute. While we are going to, I just realized like I shouldn't have paused. I can check once we are on our way to Dyron, which we are literally about to go. Yeah, screw YouTube game. Okay. We're going to. Though to be fair, it might just be that the game is pretty quiet because it just is. But I'll check. No, for some reason the capture card just doesn't pick up. Um, it's a warm-up run anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yes, but because this is not a good run. And I mean, I didn't expect a good run to start with, right? I'm incredibly rusty. And while I have been practicing with this turbo controller, because this is actually a gift from someone in the speedrunning community for helping with a map project they were doing. I don't know what happened with that project actually. I should ask them at some point. But I also don't want to stress them about it either. But yeah, I helped them with that project a little bit, and As thanks, they got me a controller. And this controller has been honestly really good for me. Like, I'm very thankful for it. I would give them a shout out that I'm currently running. And I don't know at the top of my head how it is spelled, otherwise I would just tell one of my mods to do it. Slash, I think you could actually do it too. Let there be light. Okay, White Beam was a bit of a fiasco, but... I mean, all of this was a bit of a fiasco, but... Yep, appears that way. Well, I can do it once. Either once I'm done with the run, or once I'm on the train. Depends on how much time I get. I'm almost dead, but that's okay. I can change that. I don't know if I need it in this category, but in max percent grade I need it, so I'm always... Yeah. Ah, I didn't make the jump. That's unfortunate. If you do it right, you can get over that platform. Right, I can't reach that. Oh, okay. We are parrying you, so we get health back. We don't want to die right before we are back to Kataras. After we get back to Kataras, it's fine, but... Well, Kataras? Katar? I don't know how to pronounce it, I don't care. Yeah. I don't actually know what the Twitch name is, they don't have it on Discord. Oh well. Leave the username on Discord at least as Jagino. I don't know. I went the wrong way. But yeah. Nope, you haven't seen me. I'm not here. You can't prove anything. That pathway is a surprise tool that will help us later. I always run out in this fight of missiles, but not in the first fight. I don't know why. And like, it's not a lot of missiles that I need. But somehow I always miss enough in this fight. This enemy is surprisingly simple. And that's why we opened the pathway here. Because if we open the pathway, we can just shoot the enemy through here. I missed. But I'm way too cracked, so never punished. Get back here. Alrighty. Awful acquired. Theoretically we can go fight Crate now after we get the warrior suit. But in practice, for the rules of the category, we do need to do one more thing. Whoop. So first let's get the warrior suit. I always pick up those missiles because they're literally free and it's 10 missiles instead of the usual 2, so it's incredibly worth it. Warrior suit is relatively quick to get. For some reason I don't have snoozes. I don't know what happened there. So I guess I can't pause the ads here, which I'm sorry about. I don't know why I used those snoozes, because I'm pretty sure I didn't use them last stream, but... now that we have Mothball we can get in here, we are not collecting the half piece, because we're not getting enough energy tank pieces, I'm pretty sure, so... Rude! We don't have super missiles, so we couldn't go in that room. We gotta keep going. This entire thing is on fire. No. Samus, please. No, don't go in there. Not yet. Now we can go in there. We already opened the door. And that's a gold split, actually. Nice. We made up a lot of time here. I don't know how we made up so much time here, but I'm not exactly complaining. I don't think I can get those 2 missiles simply because I can't go in there without melting. Warrior suit protects us from some heat, but not lava. Usually after this segment I heal here. It's relatively quick, so... Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised there. But I'm not complaining. Yeah, exactly. There's only so much we can do here. We just go through here. return... Instead of going to Crate directly, we're now going to return to Dairon. Ouch. Could be. I was wondering about that too. I don't know when I last actually did a run where I actually used Live Split. Like, I have done a few practice runs, but I'm pretty sure I haven't done some... Like, haven't done much with Live Split for Dread. I've done it for other games, but not Dread. Ooh, that was nice. But yeah, it might be that at least my previous completed run was on Switch 1. Sorry again for that. I don't have snoozes, or I would snooze them, because we're so close to the end, but... Alas... Twitch does not allow me. Wait, I don't want to go down there. I want to go in here. And then we go back through here. But instead of going the way we went last time, we are going to jump over here and go in here. Because we now have Warrior Suit, we can just go in here without dying. And then we can go through here. Unfortunately, talk with Adam, because we haven't done Adam skip.
Uploading data.
This area yours.
No, don't save. Unfortunately, the Emmy is very much active in this segment, so gotta be a bit careful, but it's fine, it didn't notice us. Coyote jump, and then we can just go through here. Well, this is going to alarm. Samus, please behave. Then we go in here. I think you did, yeah? Which is an adorable name for a cat, might I add. We need to turn on the power again, so we need to go through here. Luckily, this is a relatively easy route. Jump up here. I had hoped to get the blob there, but I didn't. But it's fine. We need to go up here again. And that's... yeah, it seems I haven't, at least on Switch 2, completed a run so far. Which, to be fair, I haven't done as many runs on the Switch 2 as I have on Switch 1, so... And also not as many with Turbo. Because again, a lot of them I have done without Live Split. Because unfortunately life got kind of busy. I agree. I don't know why tech works that way in here. You haven't seen me. Okay, you have definitely seen me. I think I'm going the wrong way. Might not be, but... Samus, please. Yeah, that feels like the wrong way. There we go. Now we go back through here. You, screw you too. Fine, whatever. Yeah, that was kind of incompetent, but... then we leave Dyron again. This is not the way to leave Dyron. We need to get up. I don't want to get snapped by that. So I rather wanted to play that safe. Up. Yeah, no. Okay. That should keep us safe. Ah, one day I'll get it. One day. That day is not today. I mean, to be fair, this planet, ZDR, is specifically lived in by the what are they called? The Morkan tribe of the Chosen, which are warriors, right? So I guess it makes some amount of sense that they assume everyone is just carrying a big gun around, but it is still a weird way to activate technology. But yeah, I don't know at the top of my head what my current PB is, but I do get the feeling this might actually be a PB. Which, to be fair, is partially because my previous PB wasn't exactly great, but... And this time we're going inside here. Try not to take a lava, or we take a lava buff, it's fine. It doesn't, it really doesn't matter. I don't have time for you, or any of you. I do have time for you because you're in the way. I can't shoot the wall. I mean, I guess I technically can. But you know. Yeah, let's just take a dip in the lava. It's fine. And there we are. first time I did this fight, Craig was a lot harder, but by now it's fine. Like, I'm still not great at the fight because my aim is horrible, but just die already, please. There we go. And now we're in phase 2, so we just free this cannon and then, yeah. And that's that. 58-43. It's probably not exactly 58-43, but that's not bad. That was on the second save file, so if we return to the main menu, the second save file should be empty. And it's empty, so yeah. That's not bad. I'll check real quick what my previous PB is. Again, this is probably not going to be completely the same because I counted it wrong, but this might still be a PB. Partially because I suck. Oh, well, I sucked before. Okay, yeah, no, my time is actually way better. 45-21. Yeah. Also, I can give Jay a shout out now. I looked it up. What? Hang on, someone is calling me. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, it's fine? It's fine. I just forgot my headphones at my grandma's place. Which I do kind of want to get them because I don't want to not have them tomorrow, but I also kind of want to do a run. So, I think I might call it a short stream today. And in turn, I'll do another practice run later. Maybe not later today, but maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, depending on how my plans work out. Because I am happy with this run, even though it's worse than my previous run. Because I'm getting back into the swing of things. But I also don't think I had the time today to properly do these things. So, yeah. I think I'm just calling it a short stream. I don't mind that. Again, it's all fine. It's literally just me forgetting my headphones. But I do want my head. Actually, on second thought, I have a second pair of headphones that I need to. They are currently not working. Well, they are working, but they're. It's complicated. I don't want to get into it. But. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I think I'm going to do another run. It's just because I want to. But I will take a quick break. Just because stuff and things. Okay, sorry about that. That was just just needed a little bit of organization now. Let me save those. And let me do one more run. I think one more run will be all I have energy for today. But I do want to kind of just do a run where I don't do any of the stupid tricks. Just a pure movement, see how I actually do. So let me reopen those. It's fine. Hydrate, I can hydrate. Thank you. However, should I run at speed? Would it be fine if I run now? Probably. I mean, we might get ads during the run, but it's fine. I've already... So... yeah. So... I think I've set up some buttons wrong. That's fine. One last stretch before we start this run. Stretch. And then let's hope this is going well. But what could possibly go wrong? So... 3, 2, 1, go. Again, I'm not going to do any fancy tricks, I'm just going to do movement and like the tricks I know I can do. Even if the pseudo waves might take a while. But they're fine. There.
So you backside run along
Okay.
that I have this clip you made there.
We mash through Adam's talking. We parry this. Make our way up here. Rude. Through here. Ow! I missed. But that's fine. First enemy skip. Okay. We can't do the last hit the same way we did the others because we would get crushed. So instead we're doing this, which is a bit weird, but it's just a matter of finding the right angle. There we go. Hang on, die. Same move here, just finding the right angle. which is a bit more difficult than previous pseudo wave, but it's doable. I just need to hit. But this is the expected time waster. Again, there are more modern strats to do that, but I haven't really practiced them too much. So I'm still very much going by alignment. And then it's a matter of finding the angle. Okay. I'm not getting the angle. I'm... Hang on, I'll try it without turbo. In my experience, it is easier without. I don't know why it's easier without, but... Rude. But it is. Rude. Obvious, could you please? I'm not complaining about more missiles. Okay, yeah. Turbo is not working for copiers for me. I know it's doable without with turbo, but it just makes the consequences of my bad aim worse. So here we go. I'm fine, even if it doesn't look that way. Okay, I'm maybe not quite as fine anymore. And I'm out of missiles, so... And I'm dead! That's not good. I think if I die again against copies, I'm probably going to reset. It hopefully shouldn't happen, but... I missed. Okay. It's fine. It is technically possible to beat him in phase. You know what, shit. In phase 2, but I'm bad, so... There we go. Copy is dead. Okay. Not the best first split, but it's fine. I'll have to live with that. There we go. Now we listen to Adam.
Uploading data.
Emmy. Emmy, have you heard about the Emmy? Then we go through here. Speaking of the Emmy isn't here because we didn't enter this Emmy zone the intended way, so... Wait, I can't go through there. And because we didn't enter the Emmy zone the intended way, the Emmy is just not loaded in. So we can just go through here. Oh, I should have jumped at the top end then. Because then we can theoretically skip this prompt, but... It's not a huge time loss, but... You know. I don't know why I opened that, I technically don't need to. Because I'm bad at home leg skip, home leg toilet skip, I'm basically just not doing it. And yes, I'm calling it toilet skip, don't add me. I need to go in that fight. But yeah, I'm bad at it, so this time I'm not even attempting it. Because this is again, we're not attempting anything that I don't know if I can do. If I can do it, I will do it, but if not, then... that's not what I mapped on this button, thank you. Very much. Thank you. Okay, there we go. That jump is a bit difficult for me still. I'm getting more consistent at it, but... oh, split. I forgot to split. Okay, now that charge beam is... I'm just going to pick up that health tank, if nothing else, because I'm dying. That's not supposed to happen. Excuse me. Oh, I know why that happened. Oops. That's technically part of a very old glitch that I don't think isn't used. Like, that's part of a very old glitch that I don't think is used anymore in unrestricted, but it's because I died in copiers and didn't have a save point beforehand. It only saves that I did that tutorial if I save. So basically, because I died, also I'm having a lot of trouble with the turbo this time around, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, the tutorial reset, so yeah. Funny thing. And like that was used for some crazy camera shenanigans in unrestricted. I don't think it's used anymore, but it was like a thing you could do with that where you broke the camera.
Uploading data.
There is no rec. You have this. You have actions on 4. There are.
I don't remember why it's not used anymore, but or if it's used still, and I just forgot. We make our way down here. I think this is called Mega Skip. I actually find it pretty easy, so I never really have trouble with it, unless... but there's one infamous moment where I really struggled with it, when I was hanging out with friends. Which my friends never let me forget. Where I just completely failed. I forgot to buffer my wall jump, which is how I failed the Mega Skip when I was hanging out with friends. Hopefully if I do this fast enough, I can just kill the enemy up on... There's an even faster way where you can just kill it right at the door. But I'm not fast enough for that. Not yet. Ah, that's good. That's a good spider magnet. Now I just need to wait until it gives it to me so I can do the split. Oh, that's a gold split. Nice. I mean, makes sense. Again, I haven't run... I haven't run this with Turbo on Switch 2 and stuff. Hi, French. Correct. How are you doing? I'm doing, I mean, I'm doing alright. I'm kind of messing up in dumb ways, but I'm having fun. It was definitely a good idea to dab that to derust this. I should derust speaking. But yeah. That's good. Again, what I like to say, Other M is a game that was screwed over by localization, and it was not good before. Yeah. There's a speed strat you can do here where you bounce yourself with those enemies, but I'm bad at it, so let's go through here. That helps, yes. I need to play of them. I do have the game now, actually. Selec actually gifted it to me when she was in Barcelona. She actually got it there. Pretty cheap from what I remember as well. But yeah, I've heard it's fun to play. It's just the story is atrocious. She was at a games convention. Because she was doing a thing for Devolver. Which I can say by now because it happened. This is not secret information or anything that I shouldn't have.
Uploading data.
CBR appears to be. I have no Sam. I know there is no.
But for a long time, she was actually under NDA regarding that event. I mean, she's still under NDA regarding some stuff from what I know. Which I don't know what that stuff is, because that's how an NDA functions. But yeah, there was a long time where my sister just told me, yeah, she was under NDA about something and couldn't tell me what it was. Which is cool that she gets like projects that are big enough to like, you know. I could probably do the hell run if I wanted to, but I'm not confident enough yet, so I'm just going to play it safe. Ouch. I need to turn off the turbo for this so I can... The baby! Other M really tried to have a theme about motherhood for some reason. I missed the shot. That was also horrible aim, like, I don't know what it was trying there, but... I might actually stream Other M when I get to it, so we can revel in the horrible story together. Right. This one opens first. I just remembered. Ah, 56. I'm not here. You don't? Oh, okay, fine. Well, that won't be fun, yeah. I just need to get my Wii U set up for stream, which, you know... Not the easiest task in the world. Well, at least this time the enemy is just leaving me alone. There's another hell run I could do there to do a pseudo wave to hit that switch we're going to, but Um, I'm not good at the pseudo yet, and I don't want to push my luck. This is not a run where I'm pushing my luck, this is the run where I'm just seeing how good I'm doing if I'm actually trying. Which is also why we are not doing Adam skip, because I don't know how to do Adam skip. Open the door. Ah, that was unfortunate. Wait, I can't do Adam skip. We just established that. I mean, it's fine. It just means the Emmy spawns in where it should, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's so easy to get around that I don't really mind. But yeah, this is a bit of a detour, which sucks. But Adam skip is such a difficult trick that I'm just not... I mean, I straight up haven't gotten Adam skip ever. I just can't do it. I need to practice it still. And like understand what I'm doing wrong. Don't you... Road. Alright, Adam.
Uploading data.
Heavy stance hits of you are not.
That's
you are
weird.
do not.
Lich. That's just weird. Down here. Through here. Try not to be seen by the enemy. Oh, friends! Thanks for the sub. That's 44 months. Jeez, that's almost 3, 4. I can count. I know how years work. They work like days where you have 24, right? Thank you. I put a lot of work into this overlay, so stuff like that looks really nice. Yeah, almost 4 years. That's actually crazy. I can't believe I've been streaming that. And it all started with this game, actually. Believe it or not. This was my first game ever, like, that I streamed. Not my first game that I ever played. I'm not that young. Imagine. Imagine if this was... But there has to be someone, right? There has to be someone who this is their childhood game, right? You may crumble to dust now, but a person like that has to exist. Oh, hi Zen. Please, have fun. Curse. Oh, you can't make it more cursed than that emote. Aki did an amazing job making that cursed. I mean... I would probably. Maybe. Depends how you define retro. It's not a particularly well-defined term. but like, I wouldn't say no if someone said Skyrim is retro. We are on a good pace though. A lot better than the previous run. Again, I don't know why the... Okay, I do know why the life split is different, because I switched to turbo, because I... switched to Switch 2, so I don't have a lot of runs actually listed. Also because I've done a few runs not with life split open, because I'm lazy. That's pretty much it. I have done quite a few runs of this game, like of Belly Percent, just in my bed. That's kind of the advantage of having a handheld console, right? You can just practice while you're lying around doing nothing. Okay. That was a relatively long room load. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's not kinky at all, I promise. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not king shaming anyways. I'm just king asking why. But programming too. The things programmers say they're doing to children are concerning. I'm not the one who decided that inheritance should use parent and child. I mean, I guess it makes sense because, again, inheritance, but it does lead to quite some concerning sentences. Someday I will get it. Out of my face. Thank you. Okay, now we're back on our way to Kataris to get Morphball, and then we get a warrior suit and Atari, and then we're going back here to get Morphball bombs. And then we're going to kill Kraid. How did we get to this conversation? Right, belly percent. In case you don't know what belly percent is, by the way, the category is literally just there's a secret kill if you get the Morphball bombs where you jump into Kraid's belly to place bombs inside, which does hurt quite a lot. both Kraid and you. But mainly Kraid. I missed. Fine, we can get more missiles from here. The flaming hot Cheerios can give us all we need. Unfortunately, I can't snooze these ads, so we're going to get an early ad break. I might be a bit too close because I pressed the wrong button. It should be fine, but okay, yeah, I need some space. I'm never punished. Never punished. Okay. Never punished. Um. Um. We lost some time compared to our best segment, but that's fine. Hydrate. I can hydrate once we are in the teleporter. I can do that. I'd rather have more missiles than less missiles against Kraid, even though I do think I'm picking up more than we need. But fine. Boop. I'm going to open this already. But yeah, we just need to get into that teleporter. I'm going to pick up these missiles though, because 10 missile tanks for basically nothing is pretty good. So yeah, let's make our way to Ataria. I guess we can run the ads while I'm teleporting. I'm also going to drink. I don't know right now. I should ask, actually. Someone probably has the stats. Like, I'm sure the stats are out there, I just don't have them right now. Thanks for the hydrate. I will promise you the ad break will take longer than the teleporter. I wouldn't be so confident if this was the Switch 1, but on the Switch 2 we can... I think we can barely make that. Yeah, whatever. I opened those missiles, but I don't think we're going to pick those up. I'm going to jump over these if I can, because we are not going to get 4 energy pieces in this run, so... it's not worth the time loss. Ouch. I'm going to preemptively open that charge door so I don't forget to charge my charge beam. And now we're going to run. Because this gets a little hot. Samus, please. It is so hot. Samus is so hot. So lit, yeah. Again, pre-opening this because... That's another gold, nice. Um, I mean, again, the runs I did with Turbo so far have been kind of rusty, partially because a lot of them were getting used to Turbo controllers. But, I don't even need to heal this time. That's good. I anyway did it out of habit, but I guess it's fine. Now we are returning to Kataris. Normally we would go fight Crate now, but we have a mission. And that mission is to kill Crate the funniest way possible. Actually, the second funniest way possible. There's a funnier way. See, the ad break is over and now we're back in the teleportal, so you missed nothing, except... Don't worry that Samus is suddenly orange. Don't worry about it. That just happens when you step into the teleportal. I promise. Okay. Now we're just making our way back. Ouch. That went smoother last time, but okay. It's fine. True. That's a big spoiler. Can't let anyone know. I do actually really like the armor in this game, like the power suit. It's true, Lich. Anyway, that's the way. I remember. I know how to play this game. Allegedly. Which is why I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. I love how horrible the last run is, but I actually remembered where to go, and now I'm actually playing really well, but... Die? Die! Wait, this is also the wrong way. I'm just stupid today. This is still... I'm upset at myself. This is the way we're supposed to go. Finally. Brain cells caught up with me.
Uploading data.
This area, you are.
I mean, I would love it if Samus was added to Crossroads, but I also get the feeling Samus wouldn't be the first character they would add. Just a suspicion. Ah, you haven't seen me. Don't worry about it. Okay, maybe you've seen me. Fucker. Ah. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here. Time to skedaddle. I mean, we made it. It was never anything to worry about. Definitely. Totally. Well, I hit it a little bit, that's better than nothing. Okay, spit. Okay, now it's only crate. I guess we're going this way. Yeah. That's the way. That would be funny though, if they added Epona to Crosswords. I have no idea where I'm going. I mean, we already have the Daytona song in Crosswords, so... See, French, the issue is because you can mix and match front and back half of vehicles. I don't know how I would feel about a vehicle that is half Epona and half a burger. Get out of my way. And now we're going up here. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure Lich didn't mean as vehicle. But I think that's a Lich issue, not a... There we go, finally. Been trying to get that the entire day. I'm gonna have to see what this is going to be without load time with load time removal, but well played, Lich. Well played. It is indeed a day that ends in G. Freitag, specifically. We need to go team. I don't have time for you, so thank you. I also don't have time for you, so bye. I guess I have time for a quick lava buff. I don't have time for you either. I will make time for you because you're in the way. And crit time. It misses. Okay. Actually, that is correct. There's one day in the week where... And it's a stream day too. I'm getting ready to split. And that's time. Okay. Thank you. This was a good run actually. Like, it's still not my best or anything, but like, for how rusty I am, I'm happy with this. I'm getting better again. And now we're going to go to the system. This is safe too, so... Yeah. And yeah, the time is normal, so... Well, this time. So I didn't save. Yeah, that was a good run. I think we did good. Well, I did good. But I think that's going to be my last run for today. Mainly because it's already late and I started late and stuff and things. So let's find someone to raid, shall we? Who is currently streaming? Argig is currently still live. Huss just raided, but Argig is still live. They were racing Dream Team because they're practicing for GDQ. And I guess Argig is going to watch the Summer Game Fest after this run, so let's raid Argig, shall we? Yeah, this was fun. I want to do more speedruns again. I haven't done so in a while, and seeing Select do so well at UKSG really got me motivated to try again, to get a little bit better again, at least. Because speedrunning is fun, it really is. Our raid message is going to be the raid message. Funny in crates, Tommy. That's the right message. Use whatever rate emote you like. I'm going to use mine, but you can use whatever you want. And yeah, I'll be back maybe this weekend. This was fun, so I might do more of it, but probably not tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back.